It is finally peak week, baby.
Flex up, stretch out, big man, whoa, whoa. Go tell the cops, I bet you don't get no murders out me, bitch, you don't get no murders out me. Go tell the cops, I bet you don't get no murders out me. Flip flop, drop top, swap out, photo roll, hip hop, hip hop, she swallowed it up.
Y'all, I have got to stop spending money. I just got this box. I literally ordered this box of Anabars yesterday, and it came today, and I was not expecting them to get here that fast. So that's clutch, but it's also kind of dangerous because I can't have them yet. But I'm about to open these up and show you guys the flavors that I got. If you've never heard of Anabars, literally the best protein bar in the world, in my opinion. I don't know how to explain them. They're not really like bars. They're kind of like brownies and a bar, but they're not as soft as a brownie. They don't have that texture like a brownie, but I just know they're good. And I don't know if I can be waving this around like that, but the flavors that they just launched a new flavor, and I'm so excited to try these out. I've only had the fruity cereal crunch one and the white chocolate peanut something. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've had them. If I can get them out. All right, so this one is the white chocolate cinnamon swirl. Honestly, it reminds me of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that's like my favorite cereal ever. And if you disagree otherwise, you're wrong. And then the other one that I got is the new flavor that they just launched, Frosted Strawberry Cupcake. And I love strawberry Pop-Tarts. I love strawberry icing. And so I'm excited for these too. So gonna have to wait to have those. Also, another thing that I impulsively bought a few weeks ago, was some Jordan 1s. I've always wanted a pair, but like I didn't really know if it fit my style, and then finally, like, I don't know, I just said F it and bought a pair, and then I have another pair coming. They're like a gray pair. But let me show you so you can check them out. They're pretty sweet. They're the Travis Scotts. I wanted to get the mochas, but I got these because I couldn't find the mochas, but already have dog hair on them. Pretty sick. I might wear them to the gym today, actually. It is finally peak week, baby. We are officially 7 days out from my first bodybuilding show. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you're just now joining the prep series, I think this is episode 4. When you see this video, I'll probably be like 4 or 5 days out. I'm gonna try to get this edited and posted as soon as I can. But right now, as of today, it is Saturday, May 20th. Next Saturday is show day. I had check-ins with my coach this morning, and we're gonna be checking in, I think every other day up until the show. He's actually flying in on Friday morning, and I'm gonna pick him up from the airport. You guys will get to meet Coach Matt you'll probably see him on the show day video. I'm super excited for him to get here. I've never actually met him because we've been doing everything online. He actually lives in Alabama. So Coach Matt, if you see this, if you watch this, I don't even know if you watch my videos, or if you even know what YouTube is. Not calling you old, but I know you're a busy guy. I appreciate all the work that you've done for me and trusting me in this process and working with me and answering all my questions. This is the first coach that I've ever had, and we've been working together since September. And it was around this time last year that I had even pondered the thought of competing. I honestly never saw myself competing. And then last year around this time, I just kind of had this random desire to want to step on stage. And so, but it wasn't up until August of last year that I seeked out a coach and started working with Matt. So yeah, today, day 1 of peak week. I'm about to cook my first meal of the day. I just got back from my fasted cardio. I did 40 minutes fasted on the stairs, and then I'm gonna hit a push workout today, and then do 20 minutes after that, 20 minutes of stairs after that. We're gonna do a Q&A after the workout probably, and then honestly just relax and kick my feet up and watch the golf tournament. I love golf. That's something that I want to share more with you guys, is my personal life, which I will get to that after prep, because right now it's all just like about prep. But I'm excited to kind of show you inside more of like what I do outside of working out. Like I love to golf, I love music, and things like that. So maybe one of these videos after prep we'll go out on the golf course and you can see how bad I am at golf. I'm actually pretty decent. I used to play baseball, which they're very similar but very opposite sports. I haven't played baseball in a while, so I've kind of gotten my golf swing down to how I want it and what works for me. But I think that would be a fun video to do. Get a group of friends and go out or my brothers and go out and play and film some stuff. So anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna go take a cold shower, and then I'm gonna eat my first meal and try not to break into these Anabars because they're staring me right in the face and they look amazing. So see you guys whenever I see you. Okay, so for my first meal, we've got 276 grams of egg whites, 2 ounces of smoked salmon, 1 English muffin, and 1 whole egg. That's just what I've been doing on my training days. I'm just waiting for my coach to get back to me as far as making any adjustments to the meal plan. So I'm gonna eat this and then sit down and just relax until the gym. So yeah, after my cold shower, I put this back on because this is like super soft and super comfortable, and I'm so cold. So I threw this on to keep me warm. But if you guys haven't started taking cold showers yet, I highly recommend. If you can just get past the first 10 seconds of it, it honestly feels so good. It's like a huge like dopamine rush, and you just feel so good when you get out, and it instantly wakes you up. So many benefits to that. Yum, egg whites. Y'all, I cannot express to you enough how much I'm looking forward to eating. Let me just go through the list of food that I want after my show. Probably not the healthiest or the smartest decision, but these are some of the things that I'm just gonna absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna try not to splurge on everything. I just want to have bits and pieces and tastes of little like different things. So we have Zalat pizza. This is again for after my show. If you've never had Zalat pizza, you're missing out. Hertz donuts, Krispy Kreme, Nutella French toast, or just Nutella in general. Snooze. For some reason, I really want Jimmy John's, or like a sub. Brahms, Ben & Jerry's, crumble cookie, Chick-fil-A, chocolate croissant. Did I say it right? Does that make me French now? Muffins, which I'm gonna have one of those right before I step on stage. Hopefully, if my coach says it's okay, which I don't see why I wouldn't. In-N-Out, of course, or I just want a nice, juicy, fat bacon cheeseburger with like sweet potato fries, Texas Roadhouse rolls, Oreo baked cookies, fried Oreos, Whataburger patty melt, McGriddles, stuffed pancakes, and Cheesecake Factory. That's what I have on the list so far. I'm getting so freaking hungry just thinking about all that. But let me show you guys what I have in my snack cabinet, my post-show cabinet. Just wait. Chocolate covered pomegranates, these little oatmeal chocolate chip cookie things, the Anabars, Pop-Tarts, and then we have Kit Kats below that. So lots of very sugary, high carb snacks that I cannot wait to break into once all of this is over. So my coach texted me and updated the meal plan for the next few days. Took out all of my carbs except for what comes from vegetables. So yeah, I'm about to have my second meal. It's just gonna be straight like 7 ounces of chicken breast and some zucchini. And I'm so we're gonna do what needs to be done because we're trying to step on stage shredded to the bone. So he said possibly Tuesday, but probably Wednesday is when we'll start carving up. And then I think my last cardio session will be Wednesday or Thursday. As far as training goes, just trying to enjoy the last few sessions before we step on stage. Not really going in there to do a bunch of volume or do a bunch of crazy weight. Just going in there to get blood flow to the muscle and get, fill the muscles up with blood and get a little bit of a pump. And yeah, just keep what we have pretty much. So that's the plan. I'm gonna eat meal number 2 and then get ready for the gym. All right, so I got my hat. I'm gonna go with the hat today instead of the beanie. Sometimes I wear a beanie, but I'm choosing the hat today because I'm literally gonna have this hoe over my face like this. So I'm just trying to get in the gym, get what little pump I can get, and then get out. Like, so if you see me in the gym, it's nothing personal. It's just, I'm just trying to get in and out. But this hoe is filthy. I need to wash it so bad. But my memory, I have like 24 minutes left on this memory card, so I need to go to the store after the gym and get a new memory card so it doesn't run out. But yeah, I got my black coffee here. My coach said I get 1 cup of black coffee in the morning, although it's almost 3 o'clock. So coach, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have starting tomorrow. So tomorrow I will have it in the morning, but today I have to have something to just pick me up, get me a little going, because for my workouts I can't have any artificial sweetener, artificial flavor. So like all the stem and non-stem and supplements that I've been using for my workouts, I can't have any of that. So I get 1 cup of black coffee a day. So that's what I'm gonna have, and we're gonna get it. So I'll see you guys at the gym. Let's get it.
Grow up and be a man, which I thought was uncalled for. Well, I said, look, boy, your coach says that as a gentleman, something to that effect. He doesn't deserve that. And that pissed him off. He turned around very rapidly and faced me, and he literally had his upper lip was furled around like he was snarling like an animal. He said, oh, come on, man, so we all know that you lost last year because of your big belly. And I allowed that to irritate me perhaps too much, and on impulse I ran over towards him. I was surprised. Arnold Schwarzenegger sat down. I scared him.
In order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Once your goal is sharply but realistically defined, all that remains is carrying out your plan. Don't, however, worry about your individual potential. Potential is only the expression of a possibility, something that can be assessed accurately only in retrospect. In other words, you'll never know how good you might have become unless you try.
I just got a case, got dirt on my face, got text on my face. I'm serving that base, I'm serving that base.
Most of us were pushed. Some of us were pushed by other people. And some of us were pushed by the environments we grew up in. So, the few who do choose to leap into hell see it differently than the rest. And they're also able to see something beyond the hell. Maybe that something is hope, or maybe it's just another hell. Fact is, you can only find out by moving forward.
Nigga tryna play me, I'ma make him bleed. Yeah, I'm in the cool with the cutter, yeah, sipping the wine. Yeah, posted with my brother, yeah, he got a mind. Posted with my brother, yeah, he got a mind.
Alright, so we're back from the gym, and let me just tell you, that shit sucks. sucks, dude. Working out on no stem, no pre-workout, no pump powder, like nothing. Other than the coffee that I had is for the birds. So I'm gonna have meal number 3. I'm going to take my GDA, it's a glucose disposal agent, just to help shuttle carbs into the muscle, and I just dropped that. But wait, shuttle what carbs? I'm not eating any carbs. But yeah, that was rough. But we got a little bit of a pump. I had sweet potato in here with this. So this is meal number 3. 7 ounces chicken breast, 150 grams of broccoli. And I had sweet potato in there, but since my coach texted me today and said, pull all carbs, I took it out. I took the sweet potato out and put it in this container. So I'll just refrigerate that for whenever I can have it, if it's still good. I'm gonna throw some Taco Bell mild hot sauce on here. And my camera didn't run out of memory. Oh, dude, I didn't go get a memory card. But it didn't run out of memory, so that's good. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this because I'm starving. I'll see you guys probably meal 4. I wasn't sure what I was gonna title this video, but I just decided, since this is like my lowest of the low, as far as food goes, I was gonna make this just another full day of eating. And it's just like the easiest thing to do, and show you guys and take you along with me, is to do these like full day of eating videos, and just kind of like track my progress, and just kind of like a vlog of like what I eat in a day. But I wanted to do this like as a full day of eating to show like the least amount of calories that I'm consuming, which I think is around, but it's like between 1,400 to 1,500 calories. So yeah, I just decided to do a full day of eating, and then we'll do the Q&A here in a second. Alright, so it is currently 9 o'clock on the dot. I just got back from just getting some steps in. Oh, that is oozing out.
That's what she said.
But yeah, this is meal number 4. 5 ounces ground turkey, 99.1. 150 grams of broccoli, just a little bit of lettuce, and a little bit of onion for some volume, and Taco Bell mild hot sauce and spicy brown mustard. So this is the final product, and we're going to enjoy this one. And then for meal number 5, it'll be the same thing, literally the exact same thing, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I'll probably have that in a couple of hours around 10:30 or 11, and then I'm gonna hit the sack. Bro, catch me sleeping for like 36 hours, because when I went and did my steps, it literally took so much energy to put one leg in front of the other. But we only have to do this for like 3 days, and then we get to carb up, get to eat a lot of sodium, and we're gonna just blow up like a freaking map. We're just gonna be so vascular, and I'm so ready for it. So if you guys are still in tune and watching this video, give it a like, give it a comment. I appreciate your support and your love. Thank you for watching this prep series and just all my other videos. I truly appreciate all you guys' support. It means the world to me. And even if you just watch this video for like 30 seconds, I really do appreciate it, because I just love I enjoy making this stuff. It's taken a lot of energy and effort right now, but I know that once we get back to eating and get everything just like back to normal in the normal routine, that I'll be able to like enjoy my lifts better and enjoy life better, and I'll just be in a better mood overall. So super excited for that. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you. So I'll see you guys next meal. All right, so it is currently 10:35. We're about to have our last meal of the day, but I forgot, I totally didn't even show you guys the cookies that I got for after my show from my cookie dealer, which, speaking of, I just started working with them like last week, I think. So you guys can now use code SHANK to save 10% on my cookie dealer's website. It's I'll post it up here, but it's mycookiedealer.com. They launch every Tuesday and Thursday, I believe, but literally they have so many good cookies, and they all look amazing. I literally, my first order was like, I think I got 6 of them, and then they had a new drop, and with like 10, 12 other different cookies, and I literally got all of them, almost all of them. So now I have a total of like 18 cookies. So let me show you. All of this from here all the way back is all cookies. And then I've got one right here. So I'm not gonna try them all at once, of course, but I will definitely be having like one, possibly two after my show in the hotel. Meal number 5, same thing as earlier. 5 ounces of 99 1-ground turkey, 150 grams of broccoli, and some lettuce and onion, Taco Bell seasoning, and spicy brown mustard. So I just took my GDA again. While we eat this, we're gonna do the Q&A, so we'll jump right into that. But before we do that, this meal has, let's see, about 46 grams of protein, 3.5 grams of fat, and about 6 grams of carbs. And also, I've gotten a lot of questions about like what vitamins and stuff I take. After I eat this, I'll take my nighttime vitamins, which usually consists of magnesium glycinate, which is from Revive. You can use my code on that. There's a lot of different forms of magnesium, like magnesium oxide, magnesium citrate, and then glycinate are like the common ones. This is like supposed to be the highest bioavailable form of magnesium, because when you take it, it's broken down and then your body can't absorb a lot of it or all of it. But this is supposed to be the form of magnesium that is best broken down and absorbed by your body. At night, I will take, or just depending on when I train, if I train in the morning, I'll take turmeric, which is good for like inflammation, keeping stress, like physiological stress, low. And then I'll take ashwagandha at night to also help promote, like just to reduce stress and promote like a parasympathetic state so that your body's not stressed out. And then that is it for the night. Oh wait, I'll take vitamin D3 10,000 IUs at night as well. Some people take it in the day, some people take it in the morning, at night, whatever. And then in the morning when I wake up, first thing I take is this Rowalskine. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's from Gorilla Mind, but it's essentially yohimbine, which a lot of people have heard of that. It's a really good agent for fat loss, increasing metabolism, suppressing appetite. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it. It's a good supplement to help burn some fat and get you sweating and get your heart rate up. But Rowalskine, whatever, is alpha yohimbine. So it's like a branch off of that. So I'll take that first thing, go do my cardio, and then I will have fish oil, just for overall cardiovascular support, circulatory support, a probiotic because gut health is important. I'll take Tudka just for overall liver support and detoxification, because your liver and your kidneys filter everything. And then I'll take a daily multivitamin and creatine. And glutamine. I take glutamine too. It's up there. Glutamine is also good for digestion and anti-inflammatory. So those are the vitamins that I take. You don't necessarily need to take all of these. Like these are not essential. A lot of people get by with taking bare minimum, but these are just what I take to help me reach my goals and what my body responds to best. So that's what I take. I'm gonna eat this real quick and then we will jump into the Q&A. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into this Q&A. I've been wanting to do a Q&A for a while. I just don't really get that many responses, but we're gonna go with what we got. Okay, number 1. First thing you're gonna eat post-show. That is such a hard decision to make because number 1, I'm such a foodie. I just love food. And there's so many different types of food that I want to just try. But I would probably have to say, like, I'm definitely a big cheeseburger person. So just a nice, messy, like juicy cheeseburger with like an egg and bacon and sweet potato fries and like some kind of like dipping sauce, kind of like In-N-Out's like special animal sauce, or just like, but I want like a restaurant burger, like the f***ing toothpick is in the middle of the burger, or they have like a freaking skewer keeping it all together, some bougie shit like that. I'm gonna eat In-N-Out at some point, but I'm not craving an In-N-Out burger. I want like a restaurant style burger. Are you single? Yes. Single as a Pringle. Very, very single. But I mean, I'm so motivated and like concentrated on this prep right now. Like, that's all the energy and the mental effort I have for right now. But yes, to answer your question, I'm single. How long have you been training for? So I started seriously training consistently my freshman year of college. So that would have been, well, I guess I really started taking it serious about 2016, like the spring semester of 2016. And then really like put the pedal to the metal in like the summer of 2016. So roughly 7 years total. So, but it took me about a year before I realized like nutrition is important too. So nutrition is definitely a big part. Let's see, what do you do as far as work? So I'm an ICU nurse. I went to Midwestern State University in North Texas and got my bachelor's degree there in nursing. I've been working as a nurse for 21, 22, 23, 4 years, which is crazy. So I actually, right now I'm in between jobs, and that's like what's hard, that it's like another obstacle in this whole prep thing and like doing my show, is because I'm in between jobs right now. But this next week I'm starting a new job, which if you guys have been following my channel and you've been watching me, you knew that I was working night shift. Well, I stopped working there and stopped working nights back in March, which has been such like a good thing on my mental stat, like my mental health, because I was constantly like stressed out and just beat to the ground all the time. I was so tired. So this new job that I'll be working starting this week will be day shift. It'll still be 12-hour shifts, but I'll be working days. I'll be on a much regular sleep, like normal sleep schedule. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, starting that this week, and then literally a few days later, my show, we go on stage. So what kind of music do you listen to? It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm in the gym, I usually listen to like 80s rock or just any type of rock, really. I used to be able to listen to like hip hop and like all the pop and like house music and stuff like that. I have to be in a certain mood for that, but now like I have to have somebody screaming in my ear, especially on leg days. If I'm training heavy or training for PRs, I have to have something heavy like screaming in my ear. I don't really mind screamo music, but like I have to be able to understand what they're saying. Like if the whole song is just them like in that deep raspy, you can't understand a word they're saying voice, I don't really like that. But with me, like I am a drummer, so I listen to a lot of things more than just the voice, like the vocals and the music. Like I listen to, the drums, the guitar riffs, the melody, the rhythm, like just stuff like that, that kind of makes up a song. So but I'll listen to hip hop every now and then if I'm just chilling at home, I'll listen to like Christian music, or I'll listen to stuff like alternative music, like the 1975, John Mayer, stuff like that. Something that's a little bit more mellow. But I have such a broad variety like music palette, it's crazy. Which I think is a big flex to have, by the way. Because I love showing people new music, and I love when people show me new music. So what is your plan after your show? After this show, I don't know. It just depends on how I do, honestly, because people have asked me like, would you ever compete again? And if this show, like if I win open and I go on to qualify for a pro show and they pay my way in, then I probably will do another show and try to get my pro card. But if I don't win and I don't qualify to go to the national show, I probably won't. This has been a great experience and just a great learning experience, and overall it's just kind of opened my eyes and my mind to a lot of things about myself, and just pushing myself to the absolute limits. But I do like want to go back to school. I want to get into anesthesia. So that's kind of where I'm steering more towards. Like, I want to start planning more for my future, and getting, because I got to do 3 more years. So trying to get that done, getting into school, getting accepted, and starting that part of my life. But like I said, if I go on to win this show, I might do 1 more and try to get my pro card. So, but short term, like right after my show, my plan is I only want to train like 3 or 4 times a week max, and really just work my ass off and try to save up as much money as I can, but still keep like a sane, like still keep my sanity in the, like, being able to train and not just like get fat, because I don't want to just like blow up and get fat. Would you ever coach? So I was actually planning back in January, February timeframe. I was planning on taking a couple people on right before my prep started, but then I just realized like I wanted to invest all of my mental and like energy into this prep, and I didn't want to waste other people's time, and I didn't want to like not be able to give them 100%, and then, you know, cut myself short and cut them short. And so I just decided to kind of push that back. I decided to push it off. But with that said, I am working on building a program, like a 6-week program for people that are, you know, wanting to try that out. And then if they see the results, then I could, you know, they could either keep going with the program or like take them on as clients that way. I just need to build up like my client base first. So I'll probably take a couple people on that are close friends of mine, and then really just like work from the ground up and kind of do that on the side. But it'll just be something like easy and short, like a 6-week program or an 8-week program, something that someone can try out, and if they like it, keep going with it. And if they don't, then stop. So that's kind of my plan as far as like coaching and programming goes. What is the hardest thing so far about prep? So I would say, just honestly for me, a few things actually. So like the mental side of it, just like the body dysmorphia and just like waking up, especially now being 1 week out, like I'm just so flat and my food is so low. Like I wake up and I don't get good pumps in the gym. I feel flat, I feel small, and it just plays like such a big toll on your mind. And then also like the energy part of it, literally, like I've said, literally just finding the energy to put clothes on in the morning, put one foot in front of the other, and like go do cardio and stuff like that on top of working out. And it's just very taxing and unhealthy, to be honest, to be in like the state of, you know, a deficit that I'm in. But this is bodybuilding. This is what you sign up for. It's not long term. But I would definitely say like the mental part of it, and just like the emotional exhaustion and the physical exhaustion that comes with it, and just like not being able to go out. Actually no, because I don't really go out on the weekends and go party and go crazy or anything like that. Just being able to, you know, be around my family and like be able to enjoy the food that they're eating and just stuff like that. Like it just, that's what you have to crack down on when you're in prep, is those temptations and those cravings. And honestly, for me, like cravings have been hard too, because I'm such a big foodie that like I see a snack or I see a pastry or I see a muffin or something, and I'm like, fuck, I want that so bad. But it's just having that discipline and that inner drive, just like that beast mentality, to hold yourself back and realize that you've got a goal to accomplish, and just remember why you started doing it. So I would say those are the hardest things about prep. Favorite muscle to train? Probably shoulders. I just have good shoulder genetics, and there's just something about not being able to lift my shoulders above my head after a workout that is just like painful but satisfying at the same time. So what is your favorite clothing brand? definitely Young LA. Young LA, literally, I don't even want to know the amounts of money that they've taken from my bank account. I'm like literally out of room in my closet. I need to like get rid of or sell some of my other clothes that I don't wear because I literally have no room. And it's not a small closet either. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for the Q&A. Hopefully you guys will, if you have any more questions, or if you want to see something else in a video, drop a comment below, drop your questions in the comments, and we'll do more Q&As in the future videos. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're still watching, thank you. We are gonna be center stage. I feel like I'm in the trenches right now, but I just know like we're just the way we're gonna bounce back with this food, and the way that we're gonna look on stage, like it's gonna be crisp. We're gonna look sharp. We're gonna come in just peeled to the freaking bone. So I'm super excited. Just thank you guys for all your support, and I hope you enjoyed the workouts. I hope you enjoyed the Q&A, and I hope you enjoyed this peak week full day of eating, being at my lowest caloric intake that I've ever been at, because I feel like I've been run over by a train about 9,000 times. So hope you guys are enjoying yourself living through my misery. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.